Hello, and welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. And I am Toni G. We are broadcasting on Ask One Radio, Periscope, and Moonstruck TV. How exciting! One show on all these venues. It's an amazing thing. So, just a little bit about me, but I want you to start calling in right now so you can get a reading. And while you're calling in and Dave is setting up the whole reading, I want to tell you just a little bit about me. I have this show, of course, Messages from Above on Ask One Radio, Periscope, and Moonstruck TV. I have psychic medium Toni G and Create a Life You Love, which airs on WSCS On Demand and on Roku. I have also authored 4 books, The Ever-Evolving Journey. This one is The Ever-Evolving Journey for Success. But there's one for love, one for the soul, and one for awakening. They're all available on Amazon. And yeah, I really did write them. Okay, to be completely honest, I wrote them, but I channeled them. So all creative rights go to God, maybe those up there, maybe. Yeah, okay. Just being honest here. Also, Marla Martinson and I have been doing a series of hilarious, I think they're hilarious. They must be. I'm cracking up during most of them. On a series of little mini videos on Marla's station, Cosmic Conversations. If you know anything about Marla, she is the Beverly Hills matchmaker, but she also has this really huge spiritual side that is really fun. Last week we did how to, see, every time I talk about it, I crack up, how to release lower energies. Next week, we are going to do how to use a pendulum. It just makes me laugh. You can't put 2 Geminis together and expect not to laugh a lot. Okay. So for tonight's show, I'm so excited to get started. I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm a channel. If you have a question about your life, if you want to connect with a loved one, whatever you want to do, call in now. Keep calling in. Leave your name and number if you need to. We will get back to you. When I say we, I mean Dave. Dave does all the heavy lifting of the phones. And you will get your reading. But call in now. And let's see, I think we have somebody. So let me put this on, my rainbow specs. Thank you, Dave. We're going to Charlene in Kent, England. Hi, Charlene. How are you this evening?
Hello, I'm fine. It's 4 o'clock in the morning over here.
Oh my goodness! Well, good morning. Yeah. That's an early morning, but they say 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning is the time when you can really connect with spirit, right? That's the awakening hour.
Yeah.
So Charlene, I am a psychic and I am a medium. This means I can answer questions and I can also connect with loved ones. Did you have a question this evening or did you want to connect with a loved one?
Basically, I'm just going through like a rough stage at the moment with my ex at the moment, and I'm just in a bit of like lost at the moment. My head's all over the place and it's just stressing me out a bit.
Okay. So I know that so you're saying one thing and I'm getting a different message. So I'm just going to ask you a quick question. Have you recently relocated or are you thinking of relocating soon or are you going to have to relocate soon?
I've been thinking about it. Okay,
because the message I'm getting is moving. If you're thinking, I'm getting the message you should act upon your thoughts. You should definitely seriously consider this move. It's in your best interest. Don't look back. That's the message I'm getting. Move forward. Don't look back. Does that make sense to you, Charlene?
It Is that in my home life or is that in my actual life, like my love life as well?
I am actually hearing both. Before you even finish, they're like both. So I'm going to say definitely with the move, the physical move to a new location, definitely that. You want to know if you should stay with this guy or give it another shot or try to make it work out, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're really blunt and I try to be really delicate.
Yeah.
So I hear what they're saying, and then I'm like sitting here stalling so that I can find a really nice way to say, no,
just don't be nice.
Don't
just
stay with him. So they want you to know that it's over. It's all over. What the? They're showing me spilled wine and crying, which I think that means don't cry over spilled wine. I don't know, but they're saying move on. It's not going to, it will never be what it was. It will never be what it was. It's gone too far to come back. You've gone, sometimes a relationship, it's going forward, and then sometimes we take a left, right?
Yeah.
And then we've gone too far down that road. We can't get it going forward no more. They channel this really cool thing to me. And I know I have a friend who's a sports agent, and he and his girlfriend had a little tiff. And I said to him one day after their little tiff, I said, so what's up? He goes, nothing. And I said to him, so no left, no right. He said, what does that mean? And I'm trying to think of the way they stated it because it was so perfect. Nobody left and nobody was right. And he said, yeah, exactly. No left, no right. I go, well, keep moving forward. But in this case, my love, that is not an option. That is not an option in this case because we've gone too far left. We've gone too far off the beaten track. Correct?
Would that be me? Would that be his choice or would that be my choice this time if it was to happen, if we were to sort of connect again?
It has to be your choice not to connect. You have to be strong and you have to be persistent and persevere and not let don't let memories of the past try to create your future. Ooh, we need to tweet that. Ooh, that's a tweetable. Oh, Marie Forleo. Oh, okay. Seriously, what they're saying is don't let the memories of the past, because when we kind of are away from somebody for a while, we start having all these, but what if I was wrong? But what if it could have worked out? But what if
I did this differently? What if I did that?
Right. And
was it his doing that ended, or was it my doing?
What I'm hearing is it was communication. Is that true?
Yeah, we just faded out a bit, I think, because obviously he wanted to go and do other things with other people, and he just kept saying he can't do this no more. I'm too good of a woman, and things like that.
Yeah, he's not. The gentle way of saying this is he's not ready for monogamy. He's not ready for an adult. That's a really good way to put it. He's not ready for an adult relationship. He's not ready for a very, very adult relationship. He wants to be able to flutter and play. And somebody that is here is playing with the front of my hair, and they keep playing with my hair right here, and I'm asking them now, please, it's distracting me. I know you're here, stop it. So what I'm getting is that he is not ready for the next steps. And every time, this guy, he is like every time somebody gets his attention or he gets somebody's attention, he's like, ooh, he's not very mature that way, is he?
No. He's only 23, so it's just,
yeah. Okay. So he's still, and 23, especially for a guy, is very, he doesn't know a lot of what how do I say this? He's not, what they're saying, I'm going to try to explain him, and what they're saying to me is, forget about him, let's talk about her. But he's not going to be ready for a very long time. He's not going to be content with his life until after 28. And he's still not going to be focused and wanting a relationship until 31 maybe, okay? So that is really important to take in, and just know it's not necessarily you and it's not necessarily him. He's just not in that place for a very strong relationship. Does that make sense to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is confusing. So will I find any happiness anytime soon with someone else?
Yes, you will. It's not going to be as soon as you would like it to be, because you have kind of you have not been out there so much, and you're kind of feeling sad about this whole situation. So you need to get yourself, you know what? Yeah, this is funny. I hope you know who's saying this. You need to get yourself gussied up and out there again. I have not heard that word. I don't think I've ever actually heard that word. You need to get yourself gussied up and get out there again. You know what? You are quite an amazing young lady. You have a lot to offer. And you need to put it out there and find somebody who's looking for what you're looking for, and don't try to convince somebody that they want to be on that path, okay? Now, I see a gentleman coming in. He's a medium build. He has lighter hair. He's a very nice guy. I see him coming in about between... I'm hearing 444, but then I also heard 6. I'm asking the time frame on this, if it's 4 weeks or 4 months.
So definitely not going back to the ex then. No. Here's what they're saying. There is somebody coming in. This person will be coming in soon, but just not as soon as you would like them to. But you need to rebuild yourself a little bit before you're pursuing somebody new. You need to get stronger again, and you need to be confident about who you are and what you want. Now, they keep bringing up school. What's going on? Are you in school? Are you thinking about school? What's going on? Because they just keep repeating the word school. I've been thinking about going back to, my college and, even going to college. I didn't go because obviously I'd left school, went straight to work. But I've been thinking about going back into it.
You must. You must.
Okay.
I mean, they're not even going to let me think about it. It's just, you must do this. I think that's where you're going to meet your husband, love. You must.
It's cool.
Yes. Okay, so if that isn't motivation, I don't know what is. Okay.
Go to school and get yourself a husband.
Yes, that is where you're going to meet your husband. So you must. You just simply must. Okay?
Oh, okay. Do you see any, babies or anything like that any time?
It's funny because when I said this is where you're going to meet your husband, I saw you holding an infant and him next to you, and there might be even another one, but You know, some of that stuff needs to be as it happens, right? I see the potential for 2 to 3. Of course, we have free will, and you might, I see 2 to 3. I think it's going to be 3, but because I'm seeing one at your side, one in your arms, and one in his arms, so I'm seeing 3. They're not close together, but they're close enough. You're going to be changing a lot of diapers for a while.
Oh,
okay. One after the other, after the next. You're going to boom, boom, boom. And he is ready for family. This guy is ready for family life. So he's a much better potential candidate for you. And so get back to school and I think that's why it's going to take a while for you to meet him, because it's at school. So you must. And be serious about your studies, though, too, okay? They are going to come in handy, okay?
Okay, because obviously I've got a little boy now, he's 6. Do you see anything with his health, anything you think from him and stuff?
I'm sorry, can you say that one more time, please?
Yeah, I've got a little 6-year-old now. So could you see that his health and everything with him is okay and stuff?
Okay, so you're asking about his health, correct?
Yeah, is there anything bad going to happen, anything like that to him, or?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to tell you I'm not seeing anything. I see everything being okay, but I'm not, I'm seeing everything be okay, but I'm just seeing him as he is. I'm not progressing into the future. For some reason, they're showing me him at his age. And I do believe I'm not getting anything bad. So I feel like if there was a warning, if there was something you needed to do or be aware of, they would say it.
Yeah.
I mean, for heaven's sake, they told you go back to school. You must. So I think they would tell you about this, but I'm not hearing anything about that. So if I'm not hearing anything, I'm going to say it seems as though there's no warnings here, okay?
That's good. That's good.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in this evening. I'm so grateful I was able to talk with you. I hope you have
so much.
And thank you for getting up at 4 a.m. to have this conversation.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you. You are now listening to Messages from Above with Toni G. We are going to go to our next caller, and that would be Jennifer in Ontario. Thank you, Dave. Hi, Jennifer. How are you today?
Hi, Toni. I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing wonderfully. Thank you so much for asking. So, Jennifer, I'm a medium and I am a psychic. And I'm also a channel, which means, if you have questions about the universe, I can channel answers for that too. So, did you have a question? Did you want to connect?
I would love to try and connect with one of my best friends that recently passed.
Okay.
And what's your best friend's?
Oh, it is a male. Because I was going to say, is this a male? Because I see a male coming in right away. But I want to tell you, the male I'm seeing is a little bit older. He could have been a grandpa. He's just the first person coming through. He's wearing a suit. He's a little hunched over. He has a very pronounced nose, a little bit longer. I always call it like the Sicilian nose. And his hair is very thinning on top, and he seems like he was a nicer built guy when he was younger. Is this familiar to you?
It sounds like it could be not the person I was hoping to come through, but
no.
Another one.
Right. This. I feel like I knew. I don't feel like this is the person you. I feel like this is somebody who came through. They're going to maybe want to say something. What's your friend's name?
His name was Mike, but I'm thinking the person that may have come through might have been my father.
Oh, excellent. And I also want to tell you I'm hearing the name Joe, but I'm hearing it very softly. So what happens is as soon as I open, somebody says they want to connect, everybody, for me personally, and other readers have been amazed by this, for me personally, your whole lineage starts to come in. And I'm like, oh, I see this person, I see this person. So they just all start to come in. And the people who are closest, or most prevalent or closest in your life, they're the people I end up seeing first. Mike is here. I think he's the one that was playing with my hair earlier because I have him on my right side here. And so I'm pretty sure, I think that might be a possibility. So I'm going to, okay. So the snapping of the fingers, is this something that you would be a, for some reason, fingers? Yeah, all of a sudden I'm snapping. All of a sudden I'm just snapping my fingers. So does this mean something for him or you?
If he was talking about something urgently, he was very passionate.
Okay, thank you. That's confirmation number one that he's here, because some spirits I see, some I hear, and some I sense. So they'll give me confirmation. So he's snapping his fingers, both hands going, snapping his fingers, and like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So he's here. Mike is in the house. So the first thing I always like to say, okay, and then I was going to say if you had a question, but first he wants to say, he's showing me two things at the same time, a butterfly, a butterfly, a butterfly. It's a monarch, and then a purple flower, and it looks like a lily. I don't know flowers so well. I think it's a lily.
Okay.
I love lilies. So I think this purple flower, it's, and here go the fingers again. This purple flower and then a monarch butterfly. So I don't know if those will mean anything to you from him, but he's, for some reason, wants to bring this up to you and say, do you understand why he's having me see these things?
The butterflies, I wonder, there was a spot that we all spent a lot of time at. It was our favorite place in the world. And in the spring, it gets enormous amounts of butterflies.
Yes.
And we just went up there last weekend, so maybe, oh my God, I'm looking at my barbecue. I know this sounds crazy, but it says Monarch.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's a Royal King barbecue, but it says Monarch on it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God.
So now, do you have the chills? Do you have the chills like it just hits you and there it is, right?
Oh my God.
So he wants you to know, he wants you to know that this is how the messages can come through. They're not always literal, but sometimes they are. He wants you to know he's been trying to talk to you. He's been trying to give you messages, and you kind of think it's him, but then you're like, no. But he's going to be bringing you a lot more messages coming in, okay? So he wants you also to know he wants you to know also that you are going to be seeing monarchs everywhere, whether it be in print or in the butterfly way. You are going to be getting, I don't know what this is. Okay. You are going to be seeing a lot of symbolism and things that will bring it in for the next 6 months. And over the next 6 months, as you start to see all of these things, he is going to be reminding you of all the good things, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Okay.
Okay? Don't worry about the rest of it. Now I'm going to ask you, did you have a question that you wanted to ask of him? Was there something you needed to ask him? Hearing a yes. So,
did he know?
Did he know? Yes.
He did.
I hear a soft yes. A very soft yes.
Okay. Can you ask him one other question?
Really quick, because I don't have a lot of time left, but I will try to ask him another question, yes. The mood just changed, by the way. It got really serious. What's your next question, hon?
Ask him if I'll be joining him soon.
Oh gosh. Oh. I can't answer
or if
that.
I'll be okay.
You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay no matter what. See, we have exit times. We can choose to stay or go. Trust me, if anybody knows, I do. I've had 3 near deaths, so that's how I can say that. But you know what you know, and you already have that answer. And the mood,
okay.
the whole room just got very serious, very serious.
Tell him I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But I only have 60 seconds left, and I want to say one more. It's actually less now. I just want to say, I don't even know how to answer that, but his answer was yes. His answer to your question was yes. But remember, you have options. You can always choose. You know, we have exit times. Okay, sweetie?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope we get to talk again.